Hey, Allison.
Greetings from sunny California. Yes, it's your girl,
Right. It's your girl.
Miss Janky Jank. That's what I'm calling myself. I have labeled myself today, Miss Janky Jank,
Oh, Naima, your volume you're muted.
because
Naima.
my car is janky. Is somebody on? I can't see anybody else. How many people are on?
Naima and
Nima
Bob and Vaughn are hiding.
Nima.
Oh,
Hi.
Nima. Okay, it's just Nima. Oh,
And did Faith log on yet?
And Vaughn?
yeah,
I'm on here.
hiding her face. She just want to talk trash, but she don't want to reveal herself. Hopefully she'll talk trash though.
Can you do it from your phone? Vaughn, is there?
I'm in the building. I'm in the building.
Yeah, I know you in the building. Like I'm in the building.
Okay. And she got the bee hat on for Brown though. Okay, we're representing today.
That's right. That's right. I'm representing today. So Faith is now here, and hell, the gangs are here.
Hey.
So, we have a special episode, a special edition. You know what? I'm ready to put my microphone on. We have a special edition of Doing Anything for Clout. And we got some clout chasers out there this week, you guys. Like some serious clout chasers.
Yeah, I was on my way to take the car to get fixed, and the car broke down on the freeway.
Before she even got there. This must just be Golden Dealership Day. Nima went to the dealership this morning, but she just went to get serviced. And we are still talking about the car dealership.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can we get let's get back to
on the car, not the $2 house.
Right.
Can we get back to Miss Harvey?
Yeah, let's get back to okay. So now let's see. Maybe she has the most non-clout chasing issue this week. Now, Marjorie had the nerve. Well, I'm not going to say had the nerve. She posted on Instagram a $39,000 Louis Vuitton pocketbook. Actually, it was more like an airplane book. It definitely wasn't a pocketbook because that airplane couldn't fit in nobody's pocket. Okay. Right. So
I don't even see what to fit in the airplane other than passengers. Jesus.
Well, we're like in a state of a pandemic, and people are around here. The evictions of the memorandum for the evictions were cut off yesterday. Or is it today? Today is Monday, right? Yeah, today. So we got folks out here not even having a place to live, not knowing where their next meal is coming from. The unemployment cut off this week. But Marjorie got a whole purse, the same price of a Tesla. Make it make sense.
Okay. First of all, can we talk about how it actually looks?
That part, girl. That part.
I'm just saying. Everybody, all women like a pretty bag, right?
All women like a pretty bag.
All women like a pretty bag. No matter what age, no matter what level, all women like a pretty bag. Some things just aren't supposed to look like.
I mean, that didn't even look like good leather.
It don't look like good leather. It looks like a Louis Vuitton animal that's sitting up on somebody's old grandma daybed with the plastic still on it. Jesus.
Oh my gosh, not the plastic.
Yes.
It did.
Like an old stuffed animal. Oh.
But here's my thing. Can I just say this? Why she try to act like it was gifted to her? Like Louis Vuitton is really checking for her.
Right.
Not Beyonce. No,
Right.
ma'am.
You know, Auntie T. Marjorie is the fashion god, Lord.
But where was the gift wrapping paper? She was like, "Did you guys gift this to me? Where was the box? Because it should have came in the grand Dada box. I mean, even my with cowboy hat,
the cloth bag on top of it inside. You know, you gotta have all of that, right? Or is it just me?
Or did they just leave it at the front door? But they forgot to. She didn't show us the sign where they said that the real gag is.
Okay, so y'all want to know?
Left it on the bed. That's really the truth, Jesus. So, you clout shading off the Louis Vuitton, ma'am.
Oh, there it is.
I'm thinking that she had taken a recent trip to LA and went to downtown to the alley and got that airplane bag, trying to act like it was really given to her. Because that's how her clout chasing be. I mean, she paid people to take pictures of her like she is paparazzi down. And you know that ain't true.
So
no, maybe it was a gift from Michael B. Jordan. We think maybe he gifted it to her.
Maybe.
And even if you did get a $40,000 gift, like, is this the time and the climate to just flaunt it?
I think it reads tone deaf. I think it reads tone deaf for the time that we're in right now. To your point, at the top of the minute, you know, a lot of people don't have a place to live.
Right.
Don't know where their next meal may be coming from. Just the little things, and that 39,000 could have gone a long way for a lot of people.
39,000 is a whole year salary.
Right, that's a whole salary.
That's salary.
That's actually my salary.
That's what they make. That's what they
make. That's a lot of minutes on the Obama phone, Jesus.
Wait a minute, that is the average salary of the $39,000 millionaire that lives in Atlanta. The one at the club saying they make $1 million. And
exactly. Sleeping in their mama's basement with the Bentley. They take grandma to the grocery store every other day, you know. You know, that's ATL.
I don't know, Marjorie. This might have just been something you could have just shared something else with us. You know, I don't know. But what else did she have to talk about when you think about it?
Her daughter and her daughter and his boyfriend.
No, she got one now.
A whole other subject.
A whole another Zoom meeting, okay?
All together.
No, but Marjorie looks good though. I mean, she does look good.
She looks fantastic. She always has though. She's always on point. You cannot take that from her. But the bag, I kind of
yeah. Now, if I had the bag, everybody would automatically say it was fake. But when Marjorie, the same purse.
Automatically. They would swear I got it from the flea market off of Old Nat in Atlanta.
Exactly, because it looks like she should take it back there. Okay. You know what? Did anybody Google that bag on Louis Vuitton and try to find it on the website?
I didn't.
No.
Because I actually have not even heard or seen, or maybe she's the first. She just wanted to let us know they sent it to her first.
Maybe it's a prototype to see, you know, how much talk can happen about it.
It definitely has to be a prototype.
But then it'll be a prototype. It'll be an Auntie Marjorie TT bag.
TT bag. TT Marjorie.
Exactly.
Right.
Like the bag that
well, they say it's like,
it looks like the bag you get from from buying the big bag. You know how they give you the little teddy bears for buying the big bag? It looks like the gift bag.
Oh yeah, the gift bag to the real bag. But I don't know.
Look like you can even hold.
Oh,
it's so awkwardly designed.
It's very awkwardly. It's just weird. Like, how would you carry that?
If I read that correctly, it's supposed to be carried like a book bag, and then there's a handle on top of the body of it.
Yeah, and it dangles like
that.
Like dangles, and you just hold it. Or it looks like it has a crossbody part where if you want the plane to look like it's flying on your back, you just strap it across the front. And then
it looks like somebody could snatch it right up out of you by grabbing the east wing.
Oh, absolutely.
And rip it right off.
She's gonna have that bag out. She's gonna have that bag out, and some little kid is gonna think it's a toy, and he's gonna soar that thing like it's a plane. I'm gonna fly it, and there you go.
Oh, she gonna slap that little kid to smithereens. If this bag is truly a $39,000 bag, I need to do my homework on it. Let's move on to DaBaby. Okay, now last week, it looked like somebody could snatch it right up out of you by grabbing the east wing.
Oh, absolutely.
And rip it right off.
She's gonna have that bag out. She's gonna have that bag out, and some little kid is gonna think it's a toy, and he's gonna soar that thing like it's a plane. I'm gonna fly it, and there you go.
Oh, she gonna slap that little kid to smithereens. If this bag is truly a $39,000 bag, I need to do my homework on it. Let's just move on to DaBaby.
Okay.
Okay, now last week, DaBaby was at the Roll Out concert.
Yes.
Roll Out.
Rolling out in Miami.
The Rolling Loud. It was Rolling Loud.
Loud.
Yes,
Rolling
concert in Miami. And he said something to the effect that he is tired of seeing men perform certain acts, you know, so we don't get our videos scrubbed. The Rolling Loud. It was Rolling Loud. Yes,
Rolling
concert in Miami. And he said something to the effect that he is tired of seeing men perform certain acts, you know, so we don't get our videos scrubbed in the parking lot. So he said, shout out to all the fellas who do not, if you do not have HIV, if you do not have a bunch of stuff that was related to, you know, some broken guidelines of the LGBTQ XYZ and sometimes Y. No, I'm just playing. And, you know, a lot of people just weren't happy with him saying that. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, Funky Dineva was literally one of the people that was like, first of all the gays were like, the men said, obviously, that's the first thing you had on your mind, because instead of thanking the people after your show, that's what you had to say. Like, why would you say that first? So I don't even know why would you even say shout out to all the men who are not HIV positive? Like, who says that? That doesn't even seem like a normal thought process that someone would do right after their show. Like, what? I don't get it.
I think it has something to do with this experience before the show. What happened before the show, Jesus?
Right.
That's what I just said. I question what happened to what experience he had to make him feel that way. And then I also think on the flip side of that, whatever it is, I think the platform that wasn't the right platform for it. It just wasn't the right platform for it. And especially at this time, right now, you know, you have a platform to do something positive, say something positive, do that.
Right.
Negativity out there without a promotion, you know, so do something positive. It's no need for a further division amongst any group.
Right. So
when we think about it, half of these people, do they even be in their right mind when they go into these performances? You know, they have altered mental status with drugs and alcohol and all different type of stuff. So, I mean, was it DaBaby that said it, or was it whatever it is that he took? You know how they say, don't
his alter ego
with drunk text and drunk conversation.
Oh no, he was kind of like, I said what I said.
He did.
After the people commented on him saying it, he snapped back with the I said what I said pretty much. So now the rappers are trying to defend him. So Little Uzi Vert, I know I'm saying everybody's name wrong.
Little Uzi Vert.
Oh no, it wasn't him. It was another person on Twitter who calls himself Little Uzi Hurt. They said so many defenses of DaBaby are like, he grew up poor and Black in the hood. How did you expect him to develop empathy and critical thinking skills? Y'all, please stop. Okay, so then Ernest Owens, who's a popular publicist in LA, he said DaBaby is a multi-millionaire who can afford image consultants, PR reps, and crisis management professionals. Let me backtrack. DaBaby has a team of 71 people, okay? 71 people on the payroll. DaBaby has punched people in the face in Walmart several times in the parking lot in Charlotte. He's just down there, North Carolina, cutting a fool, and he keeps getting pardoned for it. They keep getting him off. He's not doing any jail time, suffering any consequences for it. So yes, he has all these people on his team. So Ernest said, no, it was never the job of LB LGBTQIA people to educate him for free. We are too busy fighting to survive in a world where his uneducated hate is costing us our lives. Okay, Ernest, you better be the head of the committee to speak out. So why would he even say something as serious about HIV when that's a disease that's really affected the Black community? Like, why would he just say that? We not trying to get non-monetized behind it. So at first he was kind of like, whatever. No, he made an apology, and it was such a terrible, piss poor apology. I'm sorry that y'all got offended. I mean, it is what it is. Just something retarded. And the people was kind of like, huh? So
was that an apology?
The mad rapper. He said what he said, being the bad rapper.
Yeah, and guess what Lollapalooza said? They took his name right off of the concert. Okay.
They did.
Absolutely.
And guess what the governor's ball said? The governor's ball he was supposed to perform at, they took his name off the show.
Yes.
So he's now lost four sets now behind that statement.
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So obviously he needs to, once they start hitting his pocket, I think he will all of a sudden be smart enough. And to the comment about defending him and saying he was poor and what have you not, I never knew that there was a dollar amount attached to somebody's intelligence. So I don't want to hear because he grew up poor, he doesn't know how to have manners or he doesn't know how to have respect.
Right. Or just be kind. Just be kind. Like what are you punching people in the face for? And what warranted that type of behavior?
Yeah.
Because as I understand it, one incident was because a fan took a picture or wanted to take a picture. And he punched him in the face and landed on the ground.
Yeah.
So like, what makes you that angry that you just want to punch somebody and destroy their property?
This entertainment.
Ooh, I need you to sit by the window, Nima.
So
Nima, sit by the window.
So is that anything for Clout?
That is anything for Clout because he wasn't apologizing until he started getting dropped. So now everybody is like, oh, I guess the phone call came in. That's what I saw this morning. So Funky Dineva said, you know what? He said, F him, cancel this ignorant mofo. He meant what he said when he said it. Now them pockets getting hit and you want to apologize. Keep that same energy. Oh, because now he's telling us. He's telling us
what he said.
Did you guys see DaBaby's statement? He was like, social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even have the opportunity to grow and educate and learn from your mistakes. As a man who had to make his own way from very difficult circumstances, what? Boy, stop. Like, no. I mean, I'm not perfect. Nobody on this live is perfect. But when you say some mean and hurtful stuff, and you can't just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Again, his misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS. I know how education on this is important. Love to all. God bless. See, that's the revised version of what he said earlier.
Exactly.
Revised.
I tried to clean it up.
That's the remix.
That remix was based on 4 canceled performances.
Absolutely.
That part that's
right? I tried to clean it up for him.
Right. Now he got dropped also from the UK's Park Life Music Festival. They're saying freedom of speech ain't free.
Whoa.
Not today. They paying you for this freedom of speech.
He's gonna learn today.
Yeah, they're gonna learn. They paying you for the freedom of speech today.
Yeah, you don't get to do that. Like, because if Meg Thee Stallion did it, you know what? If Cardi B was standing next to her, I think they might excuse it. So I'm not even gonna say Meg Thee Stallion did it. Nevertheless, should we all buy into this cancel culture? Should we be canceling him because of this?
Well,
Did y'all cancel R. Kelly? Yes or no? Did y'all cancel Trump? Yes or no?
Never had him to cancel. So yeah.
Who else? Who
was the first person you said?
R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, no, we did not cancel R. Kelly because we only cared about R. Kelly's music.
Well, no, I canceled him.
I did. I mean, speaking for the people, right? You're like, no, man, you're not.
No, sorry, not sorry. As a matter of fact, we were out the other night hanging out with our family, and the song came on in the spot. I stood still, like somebody said, freeze. I was just like, no, I'm not giving it any energy. I just,
you want throw a hip to the. It's the.
I did. I wanted to break it down for old time's sake, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. I wasn't going to do it.
Okay, now, y'all, this one is going to take a minute.
Right now, we canceled Bill Cosby, but we picked him back up, so why not?
But wait a minute.
I didn't cancel Dr. Cosby.
You didn't cancel? I never canceled Dr. Cosby either.
I never canceled Dr. Cosby.
I never canceled him because I just did not see enough evidence.
I knew he was innocent 2 years before they start accusing him. He was innocent already.
Yeah, because there was some old hoes.
And the bottom line is, you're trying to cancel a man who has already paid for every single one of those things that he had already been accused of, and a man whose culture, and I say his culture because he set one for an entire generation of young Black people. I'm one of them.
Yeah. And here was my thing. Like Janice Dickerson, when they found out that she was lying through her teeth, the attorney broke her down. And then you had Beverly Johnson say, oh, it happened to me. But Camille had to go do a read on her and say, girl, we were friends.
Right.
That was my husband. So why were you in the room with him at all? And then you doubled back again 2 times.
Yeah.
So when you're acting.
Oh, she doubled back?
She doubled back. Doubled back. And so my thing is like, on some of these girls, I felt like the accusation was never rape. It was just, I was sexually assaulted. It was never rape.
Exactly.
And so therein lies the difference. It was like, you consented to whatever you did. Now, was he guilty of being unfaithful? Obviously so. But you went in there with the intent to do what you did. And now you want to
knowing this man had a wife at home.
This man did not force no drugs, no alcohol down y'all throat with no revolver. Let's be clear.
Oh,
not at all.
It was like they said, how much is the role play? How much money?
Exactly. That part. That's what I was going to say. You wanted the role.
And when will my check be in the mail?
They said, can I have a ginger ale? The water, I don't like water. Can I have a ginger ale instead? Right. And then 30 years later, oh yeah, that was Bill. Girl, bye.
I've been having ideas about it for 30 years, ma'am.
Ma'am, have several seats.
Me too.
Please.
Okay, wait a minute. Did y'all cancel Monique Samuels when she failed to apologize?
I did.
Oh, man.
So you guys, let me let our people know we're moving on to the Real Housewives of Potomac. That was my segue into that by bringing Monique up.
I canceled Monique. You cannot be a grown woman. You cannot be a grown woman, a mother to a daughter. That's the example that you're setting, is that I could be in my 30s and throw hands on people. No.
Throw hands and not even apologize, not even see where you just went a little too far.
Because she blacked out, remember? She blacked out.
Twice. But wait, she did it twice.
That is not, that behavior is not okay. That is not okay behavior.
Remember, she tried to drag Ashley the season before, and then it was Candace. It was like, who was going to be next?
Yes.
Who is going to be the next victim?
Your big old husband that's agreeing with you and was wearing a dress with you at that reunion. Let's be clear. You was having real woman tendencies in that whole reunion from that situation. Why would you even allow your wife to get up on that stage with a book with the receipts and
from the pastor?
We don't have to do
really?
that.
You hitting Pastor Jamal Bryant with the receipt book?
with the
messy. Messy.
It's like
messy,
she was
messy,
scrapbooking on Giselle's life. And I was like, really, girl, you that pressed about, you that jealous of Giselle? Because she's
Yes,
50 and still look better than you. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Oh.
She
But
is
then
50,
all of, but
you are
the
in your
thing
30s.
is, but Allison, all of that because you dragged somebody across the table, you had all of that to bring to the table. In what defense of you dragging someone across the table? This doesn't even make sense. Why you bringing all of this?
Exactly. And I will tell you guys, I'll give you a little known fact. I do wedding planning, and in order to get my stuff together for my bride, I stay on Say Yes to the Dress on every version. She was on Say Yes to the Dress when she was trying to get married, trying to clout chase. So she been clout chasing since before she got with dude.
Oh no, Monique was his personal assistant. You do know that she started off as his personal assistant. Yes.
So if, but if you all about your stuff and you're not clout chasing, you don't need to be at Kleinfeld's getting your dress, talking about you had $3,000 shoes, telling everybody you bought a $15,000 wedding gown. That doesn't need to be said. If you're a grown woman and you're about yours, stop chasing the clout. But you
Please.
went there and then you was trying to be the main peach or whatever it was going to be for Potomac. I don't know what they have. And started dragging folks. It was like,
I think it's champagne.
They got it, Maryland over there. They know.
Okay.
Yeah,
like that is, my thing is, when your daughter watches that, what can you say?
She's gonna be like, mommy showed you what, mommy paved the way, honey. Somebody had to take one for the team. She truly took one for the team. She took one for the team.
Wow. And the ticket.
She took one for the team and got right on up out of there.
That's what she's gonna tell her daughter. She took one for the team. I think that the fire was getting too hot. The pot was boiling over, so she had to bow out gracefully while it was still looking graceful, as non-graceful as it was looking, if that makes sense.
But
Allison, to piggyback off of your point,
Candace, you literally could have apologized.
She should have apologized.
You could have apologized.
She should have
apologized. And the fact that you had no apology in you and you felt no type of way, you're not the person that if I had kids, I would want my child to watch on television, because I would be trying to train their mind differently from what we already dealing with in the streets every day. I'm your cohort. What do I look like?
Right. Yeah. It's like, come on now. It's like, you just didn't have to go there. And like I said, I was so disappointed in her husband, because it was like, when it happened in the moment, he told her, you're wrong. You need to make this right. Exactly. You need to apologize. And then you got on national TV and lost your entire mind. And it's like, I stand behind my wife. Oh, so you behind your wife. Which right up.
He's sprung, though. He's sprung.
Yeah. But Allison, to piggyback off your point earlier about her talking about, what she paid for this and what she paid for that. Remember the first season she came on and she talked about the number of houses and all that. And the only thing that I've ever said from the first time that I saw her is, real G's move in silence. We don't need to know all of that. Right.
And the only thing I said the first time I saw her was, she needs a good publicist in her life. She needs a good PR rep, because she just wasn't groomed. Like the other ladies have some type of,
posture.
Genuine. Is that the word? Oh, I'm from South Central. Look, I'm from South Central. We say genuine. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. From the Mont Diamond Mall, and that's what we say.
Go on and make that flight to Baltimore. And get that job so she can get back on track, because she is so far off track.
Yes. She is so far, but it's her mental state. Her mental state, she doesn't want to be wrong. That's why she rather get off the show before she got fired. Because Bravo Andy was looking like, he just look so floored by her whole disposition to everything.
No ownership. No one wants to deal with someone
with no ownership. I need to sit by the window.
Stay in that.
Wow.
Since we're on Real Housewives of Potomac and we're talking about clout chasing, has anybody done like a count of how many times Wendy has said she's a doctor?
Okay, so I lost count. on all seasons, but she says it every other sentence, I'm sure.
Yeah, before she was a commentator, and then she was
because I'm a doctor.
Now she's selling candles, which, unbeknownst to anyone that hasn't come on the show yet, she has already received a cease and desist notice from the person who did make the candle line that she thought she was gonna take on the show, claim it, the design and everything, and they told her to mention them candles one more time. They said, you got one more again to mention my candles on that show that you didn't make. Right. She's already received the notice. Now that's clout chasing right there.
That's clout chasing a bag. Somebody else's bag.
Right. While she's sitting up worried about what old girl is doing. We're talking about
my baby.
put the picture up of Wendy. What's her name? Orgy? ORJI? Wendy Orgy? Is that right?
I don't know. That's Yvonne Orgy.
Oh, that's Yvonne. Oh, I'm mixing them all up.
You gonna stop name forgetting instead of clout chasing.
I'm so horrible with that. Wendy from the Real Housewives of Potomac. She's so busy worrying about what's the new girl name? Is it Mia?
I think it's Mia.
Oh yeah, Mia. It is. It's Mia.
So how many of you guys, when Mia said that she was a bartender, was like, at the strip club, when she was like, yeah, we met at the strip club. And they both looked at each other and she said, bartending. And her husband was like, it looked like they looked at each other like, ooh. And she said, bartending.
Yeah. 30 years older than her, but he's really 36 years older than her, but she didn't know that because she don't know how to count.
Right. That was hilarious.
But you know what? Maybe she
skip
didn't know how to count, because you guys are going to see how her mom left her when she was a young child, and she has mommy issues, and maybe nobody taught her to count. Yeah, there she is, Wendy. Okay, is it me, or did Wendy's new body affect her ability to think rationally, talk rationally, thinking she's just so put together, cute? Like, it gave her a whole new mojo about herself. I don't know. I don't like it.
I'm all for self-esteem, and they showed her, when she tried to deny getting something done to her tail, and they, Robin had to call it back, and they ran the tape.
Exactly.
And it was different tape. I'm all for women. Do what you got to do to empower yourself. I will give the girl Mia that. At least she owns what she did. She was like, hey, I had it all done. Wendy tried to say I only had my boobs done. It was like, girl, clearly you got sucked and tucked in.
She got some liposuction.
Yeah,
she didn't look that thin last season.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
did she lose some weight because of the Tata job that she had? Does that make you lose weight? Because
I think she had a little tummy tuck. I honestly,
I think she
had a little mommy makeover. But doesn't she want more? Does she want more kids? I can't remember if I heard her say she didn't want more kids.
I don't know. Her husband has been more quiet this season than normal. Yeah, but I think he's embarrassed. Like, just sit down, girl, because she's picking fights with the girl. Like, you're picking stuff, and she's like making arguments out of nothing, like at somebody else's event and house. Like, she's doing too much.
She always has an opinion, though, all the time.
But why she got quiet when the girl said, she said, "Get your hands on my face," and she was like, "They're there. What you gonna do?" She was like.
I think she honestly has some issues of security. I think that she's insecure.
Oh, then she got on Twitter and was like, yes, I can be a doctor, a commentator, and this. Since when did one person have to have one job? Oh, she got back at y'all like, yeah, I'm all those things and some.
She said, I'm a reality star. I can be multifaceted like Yandy.
Yeah, we call it bipolarness. That's what we call it these days. Okay.
Like she was trying to get Portia tea.
Oh yeah, look at that look. No, she's gotten So many looks, so many everything. Like every season, she's
right there.
evolving into somebody else. Let's move on to Miss Karen.
Look like Portia though. It looked like, because I saw a picture of K. Michelle the other day. She even looked like Portia. I was like, "Jeez Louise."
I know they all watching Dish Nation. They like, you know what? Portia's getting that check right now. We gonna all look like her.
That's right.
Portia just keep breaking the internet, huh? You better.
I was gonna say, I think they're all going to the same doctor. Getting the same, give me
makeup
the
artist and hairstylist. Doctor, makeup artist, and hairstylist.
Yeah, they're trying to get the hair like hers and everything. I don't know. Did you guys hear Mike Hill got online this evening and said he tested positive for COVID-19? And he did have the vaccination shot. He said he think it would have been worse if he wasn't vaccinated. He was so happy that he had the shot because he think that that's why he didn't do so bad with it. Now, if he didn't catch nothing during that wedding ceremony they had with all the 250 people there in the middle of a pandemic, then he definitely was going to be good if he did catch something and, like it blow over. But probably because they have to get tested 3 times a week because of the show, I think they all come together. Because a lot of people probably would test more positive if they were getting tested 3 times a week. So I think that's the only difference in him getting it. But we wasn't done. Karen Hueger.
Number 1 clout chaser.
Yeah, I do like Karen's wig line. Before we throw somebody down, Funky Dinevah's grandmother said we got to give them a hand and lift them up. So before we talk about Karen, I'm going to say I like her wig line. And it seems like her husband liked her little wig line too.
I just need her to position it right on her head.
Like her.
Anything, right, that he likes her, period.
I just need your hair to be on properly. If you're gonna wear the lace front, your stuff be twisting and turning.
Oh yeah, she's not gluing it down. It's just loose. No, leave Karen alone. Well, no, I'm not saying leave Karen alone because now is Karen trying to form this relationship with Mia so that they can be like a Batman and Robin, like Giselle and Robin? Because and I think Wendy thinks that, not Wendy, Mia thinks that Karen must be like, oh, this is the one. Because now you was just defending Giselle. She had a good heart and you a good judge of character.
And now
Karen is right. Now, she's not going to tell me who to bring. What y'all not going to do. Oh, they got her together real quick last night. And she did apologize. Oh.
So here's my issue with that one. I'm going to need Karen to stop coming for Giselle. I'm a big Giselle fan. I like Giselle and Robin, and I like how they ride and die for each other, even when they don't agree. That's called true friendship.
They stick together.
You need to stop attacking Giselle. Yes, her husband cheated. She admitted that. She's come clean with that. She never said. She was the one that said he was what? Peter Pumpkin Eater or something like that because he was just going with other people. You want to come for her and you want to talk about her house, but guess what? She owns her house. You're leasing.
Yep.
And this is her 3rd house this season, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
She was married.
But if you want to keep talking about Jamal and what he's doing and his Peter, well, you got to be focusing on your husband and what's not happening. That's why you have time to focus on Giselle all the time.
What's not happening?
It's not happening at all. Like it hurt my feelings when she told him she loved him last season, and he said, "Okay."
Oh, he was like,
he was like, "Okay."
He was looking like, "That's what's up."
Yeah,
and this was like, I had to get back there. I had to get back to that place.
He did keep it 100. He kept it real G with that whole. He did not backpedal like, "Oh, baby," He was like, "Look." Okay. You know good and well, love don't live here no more. I don't even know why you said that to me on camera. Get your face cracked.
At least Jamal, he's coming back to Giselle and coming back.
Right.
Again and again and again and again and again.
So wait a minute, didn't Giselle kind of say like we not together? Like she said it so quick last night.
They're not in a good place.
They're not in a good place.
Yeah. She said we're not in a good place. So that's what I like, and I think that's what I like about her is that she owns it. Like, hey, it ain't working right.
Yeah.
And if it's not gonna work, then I'm okay with being with me. Karen, you gonna sit up in here and talk all that stuff, which is why Giselle told her, well, at least Jamal's stuff works. You were the one that said you got drunk. You're the one that told everybody about Ben. And I'm sorry.
Oh, she said Ben. Uncle Ben got canceled.
But she put her stuff out there and then dares anybody to talk about her. I am married. Okay, but you was the one that said your stuff wasn't good.
Right.
That's why she like Ashley so much. Oh.
Ashley in that same boat, girl.
In that same boat. Now when Ashley...
I don't understand what's going on with Ashley's husband. And I don't think I ever have.
And when they were at the dinner table
with her husband.
Yeah, when they were at the dinner table last night, and what happened? She was like, "I'm so happy to be falling in love again with my husband." And I was looking like, "Girl, y'all look the same, except you've got another stomach." And
he came in there, and he looks he just looks unenthused. He just looks like,
like, man, this wife of mine. He was like, "So are you ready to go?"
When she was the fun girl. And able to do all type of stuff. Now she's mommy.
I was gonna say, and she was another clout chaser that came after him, worked for him. Also, hey, look, coincidentally, was on Say Yes to the Dress at Kleinfeld's as well, trying to get her little starlet on before she became a housewife.
Let me find out the casting department's over at Say Yes to the Dress for these reality shows. They're like, well, we have another show that we have in mind for you?
I really believe that's like a launching pad.
So wait a minute. When they were playing Never Have I Ever, and who said had a threesome?
Ashley, right?
Yeah, Ashley.
Yeah, I think it was Ashley.
She said that and then they looked over at Mia. Why did everybody look at Mia? Because she was like,
right.
And then they wanted her to get all down with the details. Like, no, you're supposed to just say it and move on. And she just broke it all down, put her husband business in the streets. But I was looking like, you be talking too much. Because then she needs to say, I was just sitting back and watching it. Like, you didn't need to say all of that. Too much. TMI.
Way too much.
Right. Now, how are the people going to be looking at him at the congregation next Sunday?
You mean looking at him even more?
Even more.
Yes, marrying this little 40-year younger than him, darling little girl, his child.
Yeah, she was his midlife crisis. She helped him get through it, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
But did she help him? Because it seems like he's still in one.
Oh, he's still in it. She was helping him at the time, but now they done had these babies. I just feel like he don't know what he want to do. He want to play off. He already want to play both sides of the field.
Indeed, he does.
Like he want to play both sides of the field. Then you bring these children into this situation. Then you bring the children on the TV. What are we doing here, people?
And then wait a minute, why she tried to boss up on him like, excuse me, when he was like, you promised your son you were gonna pick him up. Excuse me, do you want me to cancel my business meetings? And he's like, I just wanted you to be aware. And she was like, okay. And then she tried to talk trash when he got off the thing, like, I'm out here trying to be a boss. Girl, you are a boss because you married a man with the was it SSI check? No, he was a real boss. Because you married a man that had a good pension check, a good pension. He was a good man, Savannah. And now his stable income and the fact that you have these children, you feel like, okay, I was to leave today or tomorrow, that's 10, 20, and plus the pension. Okay. And now you a real boss out in these streets? Girl, bye. Was you a boss at the strip club when y'all met while you was bartending?
She might have been.
Oh.
She was boss of the poll.
Oh.
Now, like Clout chasing, you should have her guest star on Beyond the Pole. Don't know.
Oh, I know. Maybe she could get a girl some tips. Or she could tell them how they could get their thing fixed, unless she's going to confuse it with the vagination, rejuvenation, whatever she said. Because they were like, wait a minute, so was it this or was it that? We're clearly confused. I don't even think she know what it was called, if she even got it done. She just be saying stuff.
From whatever they told her to say. I think she forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So who's the biggest clout chaser on the Real Housewives of Potomac alone? It's definitely not Robin.
Karen.
Okay, it's Karen.
It's Karen.
Okay, so now we gotta break it down from Karen, DaBaby, and Marjorie Harvey. Well, we gotta get Javon's vote. Javon, what's your vote? I mean, Vine. Oh, what was that?
I'm gonna say DaBaby.
DaBaby? Yeah. DaBaby, I mean, he started off being the biggest clout chaser, but now he's doubling back. If you're gonna chase clout, you can't be backpedaling and changing your story up. You gotta just stay.
You gotta stand by it.
You gotta be like, I said what I said, and all the way to the end. You getting all your stuff taken away from you anyway.
Prime example, T.I. and
he didn't expect that to happen. He didn't expect that. He thought it was gonna be a different come up.
He did. He thought it was gonna be a different come up.
He got a little confused. He got it confused because Kris Jenner has mastered the art of all publicity is good publicity, but he just didn't. He needed to talk to her on how to do that. It's not working. My vote goes for
mute yourself, Nima. Mute.
Yeah, my vote goes for Marjorie Harvey.
Marjorie is a bigger clout chaser than Karen Hueger.
Yes, she hires her own paparazzi, trying to make like people really are following her.
Oh, maybe those people are following her.
They're not.
The way she followed Steve around when she was Mary's best friend. Oops. You know what? I didn't mean to say that, Marjorie. I don't even know who said that. Vaughn, was that you, Vaughn?
Okay.
Vaughn said it.
I heard it.
Vaughn, don't say that.
I heard it too.
What you say, Vaughn? What you say?
Vaughn is talking about Marjorie.
She be chasing that man around, but she don't just chase him. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, he ain't the only one.
So it's anybody. Anybody can get it. I was gonna say she got an army. Her daughter is her right hand one. It's like I chased the class. Oh, her daughter got it from her mama.
Her daughter got it from her mama for sure.
Get it from her mama.
How the daughter gonna have the father and the son, Jesus? Oh Lord.
Yes.
How you get adopted and your dad is still alive? You let Steve Harvey adopt you and your dad is still alive.
And kicking. Now, how is her dad supposed to feel about that? You taking another. Marjorie was like, your dad who? What?
I'm gonna get you. Marjorie said, "I'm gonna get you a new daddy.
I'm gonna get you a new daddy.
I'm gonna get you a new daddy."
Okay, we for sale. We for sale.
Maybe it is Steve's baby. No. Too early. Oh. Child, all I know is they was coming at Steve and tagging him with all these boyfriends of hers, and he really wasn't saying anything. He was like, "Well, I think he was a good dude." Well, yeah, I think he was a good dude too. I was like, really, Steve? If that was anybody else's daughter, he would have been. Now the child is. One day she did this, and he have nothing to say. He know Marjorie would be like, all right.
This would be what Marjorie would do.
I was gonna say it would be some cancel culture for real.
Oh, Marjorie would never leave Steve.
Of course she wouldn't. She did too much work. She put in too much work to get him.
She put in too much work to get him. She ain't going nowhere. At her age.
She put in a lot of work. She put in a lot of work.
And she needs that check. But, girlfriend look good. At least she look good doing it. So,
Absolutely. She got a certain level and way that she has to live. And it's by any means necessary.
And she's doing
daughter, you better learn.
That's right.
Yeah, because that's who's gonna take care of her. If this don't work out, then she gonna be moving in with Michael B. Jordan and her daughter.
Program real good right now.
Puppy Mill was old news. Michael B. Jordan is that new news. Wakanda forever.
And I'm just scratching my head on that one. I did not see that coming. I was like, dude, I thought you was like really about your craft and really about something like.
I think that he don't really read the blogs too much.
And she's looking at long money. She's looking at long money.
Still come with having to have that back massage by somebody.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. For all that aggression, stress he's out here.
He need a good, beautiful young lady on his side.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I ain't mad at Michael B. Jordan because Lori Harvey is a beautiful girl.
I just want them to stay together. Please, can Marjorie stay? Can Lori stay with somebody for at least a year?
She's only 23 and she's been engaged twice and had about 8 boyfriends since she came on the scene.
8 in like 6 months though.
Well, I like that she don't waste a whole lot of time and she's like, you know what? This ain't working out. Next.
Don't forget that she moved in with Future. So how long? I'm wondering how long before she's. Well, actually, she may not move in with Michael because Michael's parents live with him, right?
But I think Michael. I think he's working for her. I think they look good together, and I'm sure he's treating her really nice.
Well, he is. He is. Steve even said, "I tried my best to find something not to like about him. I tried. I can't."
Yeah.
Really? But he didn't try to find nothing not to like about Future.
That wasn't hard though. You didn't have to try. There was so many.
How many people like Future? You bring Future home.
I thought he liked Future.
You broke and you bring Future home. Your father gonna be like, "What number kid is that?"
Oh. I thought Steve liked Future.
Make good music.
He has 10 kids by 10 different baby mamas.
And Sierra, hats off to Sierra because she knew when to just get on up out of there.
Indeed.
Yes. I'm so excited for her. And she living her best life and looking amazing.
Best life.
And a beautiful life. Beautiful
okay, you guys. So Marjorie takes the cake. We all agree.
I'll agree with that. I'll stick with Marjorie for out of the
Marjorie. Yes.
Okay, Marjorie, I'm gonna go with the group. Allison? Karen or Marjorie?
Marjorie.
She's like hands down to the ground, Marjorie.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Marjorie, just do better, girl. And don't show no more $39,000 pocketbooks during the pandemic. Just wait till everything opens back up and, people are not getting evicted, and do it for the people at your foundation. Hopefully she'll put that purse and auction it on eBay. And she donated the money to the kids at the foundation.
She can
But is that Mary's foundation or her foundation?
Look, she could pay somebody a salary for that. She could pay my son a salary for that. I will have him go work for her.
Oh, he can follow her around and take pictures.
There you go. He'll be her paparazzi guy. $39.
Okay. So Marjorie, if you listening, Allison Kalinga, she got her name on here. Kinga, in case, she say something too damaging. Just DM do anything for Clout, okay? Just hit us up and we'll figure it out. But yes, her son is in need of a job for that salary and he need all the salary like up front so that you can know you're gonna have your picture guy for the year. Okay. Right. He will show up at least 4 times a week where you need him. I said what I said. Yes, they have no affiliation. We're working on our logo guy. He got them all confused because JoJo and these streets don't even really mess with her like that, the PR lady.
Yeah, we just a whole vibe out here.
Yes, we just a whole vibe. Yeah, there it is, just vibing.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, you guys. I'm sure there'll be a whole new clout chaser by Friday. So stay tuned for the next segment. And as Cardi B would say, they do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Brothers get mad. Be mad. They do anything for clout. Good night. Nima, what happened?
What
happened? I don't want to hear y'all backtracking next week.
No, I said what I said.
All right.
Say what I said.
Stand firm in your word.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All
right, y'all. Deuces.
Peace.